Hello everybody, welcome to the Joel Homie Show, where today we tour Degan's Lego Fortress, Part 5! Hey, you there! I want to remind everybody that if you end up liking this video, please consider subscribing. It's free, and you can always change your mind. And right now, YouTube says that over 90% of people that watch my videos aren't subscribed, so it would really help, and with that... Hello everybody, I'm Joel Homie, your guys' host for today's video, and today's special guest is Degan. Now, here in the US, there's going to be a lockdown relatively soon, and I thought to sort of celebrate before things actually go bad once again, I thought I would film one of the older styles of videos that I've actually been doing with Degan for quite a while now. Now, this is probably not familiar to any of you because I haven't shown it for a very long time, but this is his Lego fortress that he's been building up out of his collection over the last, several years.
Yeah.
And it used to be on the floor, but his dad was kind enough to build him this new little table that stretches across his wall, and he now has a lot of stuff here, including his Minecraft area, of which we're not going to be showcasing today because it's literally destroyed. Yeah. But either way, so this is his fortress now, so I'm going to go ahead and start in this back corner. I'm going to say what is generally here, Degan will give some details, and I'll try to skim over things so that today's video isn't too awfully long. So the first thing here in the corner is the compound. Degan, you want to add anything to that?
Not really, but we do have the Spider-Man polybag right here, and right here is 2 clones and a Stormtrooper stunning Bruce Banner when he's about to turn into Hulk.
And then right in front of that we have the, I believe that's a droid transport, if I'm not mistaken.
Droid armored assault tank.
And then we have a sort of like a march here going on in front of the super droids as well as the normal droids, as we actually have some specials here, of which I'm actually unaware as to the classification due to the colors. But either way, moving right next to the compound, here you can see we have a blinding light. Hope that pleases everyone. But right below that, here we have, I believe this is the newest version of the Hulkbuster of late. And then right in front of that, this is...
Anakin's Jedi
Yeah, I should have known that because I reviewed that set quite a while ago, although mind you, it's not a good review because it was an old review. But next to that, here we have, I believe, 2 of the original Hall of Armors, and then we have one of the smaller ones. So I'll let Degan talk a little bit about this.
It basically has some of the suits I've been collecting over the years. This one is my very first suit I ever got, and I wish I had a newer version of that. I've been trying to collect a whole bunch of these suits.
And then we have literally, probably, I don't know the exact number, but basing on how many are here in either row, I want to say there's probably about at least in the mid to high 20s, maybe. I'm just sort of guessing as I'm speaking there. But either way, in front there we have another bunch of the smaller accessories that you get with sets. And then here we have a bunch more Hulkbusters. So here's 2 of the originals of one that I know.
This is the very original.
And then one of them I know is actually a little bit more damaged and worn than the other. And then moving aside, here we have, I believe that is...
War Machine Buster.
Right, and then we have the 2 here in front, of which I also don't know the names of because I'm not the biggest fan of this type of stuff.
This one is the Igor mech, and then this one's just the Iron Man mech.
Right. I had seen that one at the stores as sort of like this, the smaller, cheaper alternative. Mm-hmm. And then here we have another marching area of clones. These are phase 1, I believe. These are all phase 1. And then here we have 2 of the troopers. This is actually something that is probably not going to be familiar to any fans out there, but this specific set is actually one that Degan had gotten when I had gone on a little trip with him to the Howard Johnson Hotel here in Anaheim, California, where it is directly across the street from Disneyland, California, of which Degan also has the
exclusive Darth Vader
2020. Yep, and in the actual video that I filmed, that was a vlog, I had said that I was jealous of that, and to this day, I still am. Degan is getting one of the 20th year anniversary sets. This is the Clone Scout Walker 20th Anniversary Edition, which comes with the 1999 Darth Vader, which I'm extremely jealous of. And then another video that I did of recent doesn't really highlight it as much, but here we have another walker that's based off the same design, but is the 501st walker, as you can see here. And this specific one he had purchased at Downtown Disney when I had gone down there with him, which once again is in Anaheim, California, across the street from the Howard Johnson Hotel, which is where we generally got that one.
Mm-hmm.
And then, Degan, you want to talk about anything here?
Yeah, so for the 501st Jetpack Trooper, you know how he has a rocket launcher, yeah. So I made this custom one, so it's for this guy. But we got Anakin, this is the Mustafar one, but I had this cape, so I gave it to him. And then we got Ahsoka Tano, two normal 501st Clone Troopers, and a Commander. The original 501st Clone Trooper, and then the Ahsoka Clone Trooper.
And then I can't help but notice we also have Mando the Mandalorian from the Disney Plus Mandalorian series, of which me and Degan are both fans of. Yeah. And then moving to the side here, this is something that really does mean quite a lot to me because this little box that is hideous looking, I actually built that quite a long time ago, and Degan's intro on his channel, of which he doesn't always use in his videos, but when you do see it, this is actually the door that opens and closes in the animation that I had made for him there.
Welcome to 29 Bricks. I'm Degan, the main host of 29 Bricks. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Ah!
Even while it is actually very stiff, I don't know if that's because the build is just pressed down. But either way, on top of that, it has changed a little bit since then. Like, this area is changed a lot because this used to be like a cantina, or what was it called?
Cantina.
Yeah, cantina. And then this is actually built up now. Here we have a Among Us reference with Blue dead, and then, well, Black obviously killed him. And then moving up, that is the new Avengers Tower, of which if I try my best to, actually, Degan will go ahead and grab it. Degan also, in the last video that we did on his base, he actually had the older version, of which you can see there with the stickers, which definitely don't look as good as the bricks, but either way. And then here we have another set that I reviewed very recently. This is the Iron Man helmet model, which goes along with some of the other Star Wars helmets. And then moving to the side of this custom thing here, you actually saw the ATST, of which Degan had a set over here. That is actually the ATST from the Mandalorian Disney Plus series, and then it's called the Raider, mainly because, as you can see, it is definitely worn and used from the collapse of a lot of the very prominent forces in the movies before the Mandalorian timeline took place, and then that is also where the Mando figure came from. Now, I did also get this set, and I'm going to be reviewing it relatively soon. I just have not gotten to building it yet. And then next to that, we have a rainbow building, for lack of a better word. I think every good base has one of these, if I can argue that. Yeah. But anyway, here, I'll let Degan talk about what's going on inside here.
So it's basically just like the cantina, but it's like not the cantina, but it's like a office little area, so they can work on the computer stuff, and it's where the admirals...
I can't help but love that there's just a casual office taking place, like just this typical everyday office meeting going on right behind a literal war.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, what's that sound outside? Oh, don't worry about that. Let's just do our office job. And then right next to that, we have a tower that Degan's father had built. And then here we have this is like the newer-ish helmet, and this is just the one that I got really recent with the Y-Wing. Right. And then that's also something to quickly talk about before we take a look at I believe that's the Doctor Strange
house.
Yeah.
Sanctum Sanctorum.
Right, which we'll talk about that more in just a moment. But the Y-Wing, Degan got very recently, and I did quite like that because way back, I never actually materialized the idea, but me and Degan were going to shoot a stop-motion series.
Joel.
Degan? What is all this?
Welcome to Fortress Dominion.
Wait, you were taking this seriously? When his base was still on the floor before he had the table, and I had actually brung over my Y-Wing, of which I did also review that set, and I had really liked actually being able to feature the Y-Wing in his base, because at the time it was very nice and had a lot of areas that you could get a nice background, but now he has a Y-Wing of his own to feature here, so that's not a problem at this point. And then here, as I said, is the Doctor Strange building, of which Degan knows the full name.
Yeah, the Sanctum Sanctorum.
And then here we also have a Iron Man brickhead right next to the much more detailed and nice-looking Iron Man helmet build. And then is there anything here that you want to speak about?
Not really, but we do. If you guys can see right here, we got two Senate Commandos, I think they're called. Yeah, and then we got the Sith Trooper Jetpack Troopers.
And then we have, I believe, what are these?
Sith Troopers, normal Sith Troopers.
I do quite like those because my favorite color is red.
Yes.
But anyway, moving to the side here, we have some more of those same style of characters here in front of the Y-Wing. And that is generally where we end for today's video because next to that is, well, a literal representation of 2020. But anyway, here we have the, what's the name of that set?
I don't remember that set.
Well, it's that set and it's there.
Yeah, and then for my Y-Wing, it's really weird because I have a misprint sticker.
Yeah, that's something to actually comment on. Now, I'm actually unsure as to which one is the correct one. It's this one.
Yeah, it's this one.
As you can see, there's a gray line that runs down the rear of the sticker there. Well, he got a misprint where it runs down the front, which is very odd.
Wait, it's like the exact same sticker. Yeah, you can tell, but it's flipped around, so I got the wrong sticker.
Anyway, so I think he actually, if I'm not mistaken, he got two of the same sticker.
Yeah.
Because you can see this one would have gone there just as easily.
Yeah.
But anyway, with enough rambling, there is a full, semi-detailed, and I tried to make it go as fast as I possibly could to not make it any boring, but there is a tour of Degan's current version of his 2020 Lego Fortress before the lockdown here in the US starts up once again, and we can actually film this video. Now, Degan, any last words?
Yeah, there's one more thing I forgot to show you guys. It's this fake Lego Hulkbuster. It's meant for the Hulk. And then I added a new-ish Stark Infinity Gauntlet.
Well, that's really interesting because his other hand that doesn't have the Infinity Gauntlet looks like a smaller version of the big hand.
And then also here's the hand that goes to it right here.
So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. As I said, I tried to shorten this down as much as I could without rambling too much. But anyway, with all that being said, if you guys enjoyed today's video,